Okay?
No, how can I be okay? You okay? Are you okay?
Are you okay?
I look like I'm okay? Don't come up in my face here because I hit hard. Fuck wrong with y'all?
Try it.
I wish you would.
Try it.
You try me and see what the fuck happened. Nigga, we angry. All of us angry out here. So don't think it's y'all alone.
Get out of here.
You, who you telling get out of here? Why you telling me get out of here? You asked me a question and I'm answering you.
Get out of here. Yeah.
Fuck wrong with you? Oh, stupid ass bitch. That's why you gotta hide your face.
You wanna go to jail?
You told me my mother can tell you anything.
You wanna go to
What's
jail?
wrong with you? You wanna hit me? Hit me, bitch. You ain't got me. Nobody's scared of you. You pussy ass. Come. I got rings on, bitch. So me and you can fight. You a pussy bitch. You a pussy bitch. That's why your kids them don't like you. And your wife is fucking on you. That's why you gotta hide your face. My face ain't hidden, bitch. I'm American, you stupid bitch. Fuck wrong with y'all? You can take me to an eye. I'm sure this all your friends. You know what to do? Tell it. No. You want me? Fuck wrong with y'all? Fuck all of you. Put that on the news. Let Trump see it.
Hey! Let him go! Get off him! Ayúdame, quítalo. Está amarrando un clavo. Hey, get the fuck out of here! Let me see your fucking face, bro. Let him go! Dirty ass motherfucker!
This is a message for ICE. The day that your president is no longer in office, and hopefully it is going to be very soon, you better realize that your asses will be thrown behind bars, especially when a Democratic president is put in office. You cannot use the excuse of, oh, well, I had to do it because that's what the president ordered me to do. No, that doesn't fly. You are committing crimes. You are violating human rights. You are ripping little children out of their beds in the middle of the night and putting them in zip ties. You are taking naked people out of their beds and zip tying them in the middle of the streets. It's humiliation. It's cruelty. It's abuse of power. And I hope every single one of you that have done anything criminal against a human being will find your ass in prison someday. You make me sick. You all relish in the cruelty that you are doing right now to these people. You inflict pain and you find pleasure in it. You're nothing but a bunch of scumbags.
Do you see this video where ICE agents basically held hostage a 5-year-old with autism as a way to coerce her father into coming out of the house? Listen,
They take my daughter. She's 5 years old. She have autism spectrum.
Take your daughter, your husband.
Okay, give me my daughter back.
Yeah.
Daughter, come here so I can see those IDs.
Hey, I can give it to your daughter.
You can do it right here.
No, I can give it to the daughter.
Have these agents ever seen a movie where someone takes a child for ransom or as hostage? It is never the good guys. This happened last Tuesday in Leominster, Massachusetts, to a man who is being identified as Edward Hip. He is from Guatemala and has been in the US for 22 years. Well, last Tuesday, he was coming home with his daughter when he called his wife and said that he was being chased. He got home, ran inside, and at some point, the agents got a hold of the daughter. And as you saw in the video, they kept trying to use the 5-year-old as a way to get him to come outside. They also threatened them with going inside the house if they didn't comply. Luckily, and I never thought I'd say this, but the police showed up and reunited the family with the child. Okay, police, do more things like this. Protect the families from these thugs. Unfortunately, 2 days later, during Edward's wife's birthday, the agents did come back and detain him. He is now in an ICE detention facility in Plymouth. Edward and his wife both have asylum cases, and they have 2 children who are US citizens. Now, the daughter has been reported to be okay, but who knows what kind of trauma this has caused to a child, especially someone with autism. This happened during Operation Patriot 2.0, ICE's surge in raids in Massachusetts, specifically the Boston area. These images should go viral to show you what these agents are doing. Basically going as far as holding kids hostages to try and threaten their parents. I really do hope that the father gets out soon and is reunited with the family, but it is absolutely evil that this is happening to people.
ICE agents, this is for you. Listen up, this is important. And not just ICE agents, but also members of our military, our armed forces, that are also being press ganged into becoming a functionary of Donald Trump's push for absolute dictatorial power. I want you to do this. It's pretty simple and it's pretty important. Google search the Nuremberg trials. Because right now, I think most of you probably have zero concept of what the Nuremberg trials were. And what I want you to realize is there's a very, very distinct possibility that in the future, we will have the equivalent of the Nuremberg trials here in the United States, once Trump is out of power. And that day is coming faster than you realize, because he's on his last legs. It's obvious to anybody with 2 eyes and 1 brain that Donald Trump is circling the drain. Now, right now, as an ICE agent especially, you think you're invincible. You think that you are cloaked in invincibility because Donald Trump has said so. This was the same mentality that all of the officers had that were put on trial in the Nuremberg trials. Now, the other thing I want you to realize is they all had the same defense. Really, it's an excuse, but they all had the same defense, which was, we were just following orders. What you need to realize is that did not work then, and it will not work now. Just let that percolate in your head for a little bit, because the day's coming. The day is coming where people who commit atrocities will have to account for their actions. How will you be able to do that? Because again, I was just following orders isn't gonna work. It's not a defense.
Oh my God, guys. You have to watch this. Apparently, this US citizen was taken in custody because he fit the description of a person of interest. Happened in the courthouse. This is crazy. the person taken in custody is in fact a US citizen. He just happened to look alike the person of interest they're looking for. This is wild. Do you support these abductions? Do you support the current administration? Let me know in the comments, guys. Be safe out.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I believe every woman deserves to be treated with dignity and respect, no matter someone's status. Authorities should act professionally and without harassment. I stand for human and fair treatment for all individuals. Guys, let's watch the clip. Remember that all the credit goes to the direct owner of the video. I'll be back.
The way it looks is horrific. It when you're just arresting people in front of their kids and just normal, regular people that have been here for 20 years.
Yeah.
That everybody who has a heart can't get along with that.
No.
Everybody who has a heart sees that and goes, that can't be right. That can't be right. That can't be the only way to do this.
Right.
Because you have to think, look, yeah, we have to have a border. Yes, it should have been secure. Yes, they should make sure you know who everybody is before they get in.
Yeah.
But when people been here for 20 years, like, come on, man. That's crazy. Like,
yeah.
Let's find a way. If they've been productive members of society for 20 years, no criminal record, they worked the entire time, they paid taxes, find them a pathway to citizenship.
I would argue that what he said probably appeals to most people across the political spectrum in America.
I think it does. I think it absolutely does. I think time and time again, when you look at polling around just kind of common sense compassion, it polls very high. People believe that climate change and extreme weather are man-made. People believe that, separating families and throwing them in the back of vans and militias coming into American cities is wrong, because it's basic common sense. But what I say to the Joe Rogans, like, did you not see this coming? I mean, the writing was on the wall, like, duh.
Well, they advertised it really clearly.
When there's no secret. This was no like secret agenda. Yes. This is like, here's what we're going to do about the immigration crisis. And I think Joe is exactly right about, we want to know who's in our country, and we don't want to have open borders. As much as people say defund ICE, we can't have tens of thousands of people crossing our borders every single day. That's not sustainable. But the writing was on the wall.
ICE agents were caught on video dragging a 23-year-old U.S. citizen out of her car and shoving her into the back of one of their vehicles for no reason. Her name is Dariana, and she says agents boxed her in, refusing to let her leave, but luckily other people were there, including the mayor, and caught this all on video. Check this out. This is supposed to be America, not a police state. That type of behavior is unacceptable. The worst part about all this is the fact that they were upset that she was a U.S. citizen. She said they were talking in the car about all the people they arrested, to which they responded, only one and she's a citizen. They sounded disappointed. That means they weren't there for safety or justice. They were chasing numbers, a quota. They just wanted to arrest somebody, anybody, to justify their operation. But that's not how law enforcement works. That is political theater, and innocent people are being swept up, arrested, and treated like criminals because of it. This is what happens when an administration treats immigration as if it's a war instead of a humanitarian issue. Agents get emboldened, accountability disappears, and American citizens become targets simply for looking a certain way. Thankfully, many other people were there, including the mayor, to stop her from being arrested, because who knows what would have happened to her if this wasn't caught on.
Okay, guys. Enforcement should never mean stripping people of their humanity. When action becomes harsh or unprofessional, it creates fear instead of justice. We must speak up for fairness and remind institutions that accountability matters. So guys, I'm very surprised, not actually surprised, the way how we see ICE just grabbing people. Yes, maybe it just they are doing what they tell them to do, but at least they should do it in professional way. So guys, let's continue to watch the clip.
Fine, I'll fucking give you one. If we don't wake the fuck up soon, and I mean quick, fast, and in a fucking hurry, we are fucked like a football bat. We got the Department of Homeland fucking Security out here sharing hype videos of ICE agents flying in on American cities, banging in doors, jacking people out of their houses, zip tying them in the streets naked, and then carting them off in the back of U-Hauls with no warrants or due process like it's a fucking trailer to the newest Call of Duty game. And the worst part is, I gotta watch some of y'all cheer it on like you're watching a fucking football game. And then the cherry on top of it all, I gotta sit here and listen to y'all call yourselves Christians? Bullshit. You don't get to call yourself a Christian and then advocate and fucking laugh when families are torn apart outside of courthouses of people trying to come here the right ways. You don't get to call yourself a Christian and then think it's okay that the highest court in the fucking land just gave a green light to ICE agents to be able to fucking target people because they are brown or speaking Spanish. It makes me sick to my fucking stomach that I gotta be lumped in with you when people think of Christians in this country. It makes me feel physically fucking ill to know that when people think of the loving Christ that I know that gave his life for us, they will think of you instead. You are not Christian. You use Christianity as a shield to hide behind when you need to justify the hate that you have scalded into this world. People tell me all the time, why don't you just shut the fuck up and sing, man? Keep politics out of it. Don't you think I would love to? Don't you think I want to just come on the internet and show you my love songs or my breakup songs that I've been writing? But you got the same phone I got, dog. You're telling me you don't see this shit? When you're laying in bed at night and you're scrolling on your phone and you see the same videos that I see, do you not think to yourself, damn, there's got to be a better way that we can fucking do this? Have we really become this numb to treating human fucking beings like this? I started writing songs about this shit because I'm not oblivious to the platform that I have, and I recognize that my voice could go further than most. I also believe that music is one of the most powerful tools that we will ever have. I knew being a country artist I was going to get some backlash for the things that I was about to say, and I knew that I was risking my career because of it, because I'm a small artist who didn't have a big fan base to fall back on already. But I said the shit anyways with my whole fucking chest, because if you think that I'm going to sit back and watch the America that I love to my fucking core be beaten to its fucking knees without saying a word, then you got me fucked up. And the only regret that I have is not saying something sooner. I would rather my label call me the fuck up and drop me right after posting this video and have no career at all than live in a world where what is happening right now is happening and I don't say a fucking thing like most of these artists do. So if you gotta leave, I get it. But either way, I want it to be crystal fucking clear what side of history I'm on.
Everybody be careful out there. There's now masked men who are pretending to be ICE agents or law enforcement, and they're grabbing women, and unfortunately there's already been 2 rapes, one in North Carolina and one in Maryland. There was an attempted rape in New York, and that guy then assaulted and robbed a woman when the attempt failed. And they're all saying the same thing, either law enforcement or ICE. They're mainly targeting Latino women. One of them had a fake badge, the others didn't have a badge. But the problem is, ICE goes around in mass with no badges. So when a masked man comes in with a badge, no badge or a fake badge, there's no way for women to know whether they're law enforcement or not. So if you don't cooperate with law enforcement, they're going to add a lot of charges to your accounts. But if you do cooperate, turns out it's not law enforcement, it's a total disaster. That's why law enforcement and ICE should never, ever be in mass. You should always represent a badge. That's how we do it in America.
ICE is now going after and detaining all black people in Chicago, including black Americans, regardless of your citizenship status and regardless if you are native to this country.
Lives in this building, and she says she was detained by ICE agents overnight, and she says they took everyone and then asked questions later.
They just treated us like we were nothing.
Patricia Fisher says she came out to the hallway of her apartment complex on the corner of 75th and South Shore Drive in her nightgown around 10 Monday night, only to find ICE agents yelling police.
It was scary because I've never had a gun put in my face. They asked my name and my date of birth and asked me did I have any warrants, and I told them no, I didn't.
She said she was then handcuffed and released around 3 a.m. Fisher says she was told if anyone had any kind of warrant out for them, even if it was unrelated to immigration, they would not be released. Citizen-At video shows the chaotic scene overnight. Neighbors tell us there were dozens of ICE agents. Neighbors like Ebony Watson says they ducked for cover as they heard several flashbangs go off.
They was terrified. The kids was crying. People were screaming. They looked very distraught. I was out there crying when I seen the little girl come around the corner because they was bringing the kids out too. Had them zip tied to each other. That's all.
It appears that ICE agents have been targeting black neighborhoods and specifically apartment complexes where they know majority of the population of those buildings are black Americans who are native to America, ergo American citizens. This was a threat that was told to us by Kamala Harris and many people, that he would send troops after citizens, and that he definitely would do his darndest to go after Latinos first, Asians second, and then us. Stay vigilant, stay safe, because who knows what's going to happen. The governor Prichter is fighting against Trump now, you know, pushing back on Trump sending in the army and the military, which he's still planning to do. But ICE agents have ramped up their efforts in Chicago over the last couple of days because of this, including now Black people.
Raising awareness is not about hate. It's about compassion and responsibility. Let's encourage respectful dialogue and promote a system where safety and human rights can exist together. Standing for dignity is not political, it's human. Guys, I said really, it's good, like we know ICE, they are professional, but they don't, it looks like they don't using their professionalism. So I encourage really see if there might be a change about how enforcement should be going in a good way. So guys, I need your comment in the comment section. Thank you very much for your support. I see really you are helping me so much. And let me say to you again, thank you. If it's your first time, kindly subscribe. Don't forget really to subscribe. See you for the next video.